Alright guys, what is up and welcome back. So today we're going to be putting on a snorkel kit on this regular XP1000 and we're going to be using a HIGHLIFTER kit. And now I don't mean just any HIGHLIFTER kit. This is not going to be the Super ATV kit. This is going to be a HIGHLIFTER Polaris factory option kit. And we're going to show you how to do it on your XP1000. And guys, Interstate 69 Motorsports, like always, is going to help us out. And guys, that's actually where we're going. So you're going to see some footage of some HIGHLIFTER, stock HIGHLIFTER showing the parts that we're getting. And you're also going to see some footage of me putting on the boots, or at least showing the prep work for the boots that go on the belt box. And guys, we're actually going to do the rest of the work at Interstate 69 itself, so we can get Dan the man, Dan the Honda man, the parts guy up there, to help us out and talk to us and show us every part that we're going to need and every part that's going to go on this regular XP to turn it into a HIGHLIFTER. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch y'all there. Alright guys, so this is what your XP is going to look like before you take anything apart. So I've went ahead and pulled off, there's two T30s right here on the other side. There's a big metal bracket that runs around this. This is your exit or your exhaust for the belt. So basically we're going to pull this bad boy out through these wires. I've already got the other side off the intake. And this is what this bad boy looks like from factory. So it's going to connect right there into that boot. See that, guys, right there? So you can pull it off. It also has a metal plate, and these are all T30s as well. It looks like there's going to be 8 of them that holds this bad boy on. And what I'm about to do is I'm about to blow this off and clean it off. And I'm going to go ahead and put some red RTV around these to make a better seal and to help things keep from getting a little water in them as best I can. I know the failure point is probably going to be this front seal on this CVT box, so I may have to go to another company like Outsiders Motor Company and see if they can get me one for one of these. But if not, we may just have to run a really thin bead of dielectric grease or maybe possibly silicone around it to try and get that sealed up. But guys, let me get this blown off and I'll get back to you guys after we get the new parts installed. This is what they're going to look like. So this is going to be, of course, the long piece that sits like so, and that's going to connect to your duct as well as this. So imagine that sitting on top, and it's going to connect to another duct right here that are then going to run up. But guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. This is not a hard install at all. It doesn't seem like so far, but that could change at any given moment, and I'll be here to update you guys if it does. Alright guys, here's another little tech tip I like to do. So this is the bottom side of that rubber. This is what's going to be connecting with the metal plate on the back plate of the CVT transmission. I like to take a little red emery cloth right here and just scuff the bottom of this rubber and try and get as much adhesion as I can. I'm going to be using a red high temp RTV, basically a gasket maker. These don't come with any gaskets on them from factory. So essentially the rubber should seal, but I like to cover my bases on a $20,000 machine. So we're going to go ahead and throw just a little bit of gasket maker on there just for peace of mind. And I am going to have this smoke tested before I ever get in any deep water. But I don't really plan on getting nothing that deep, guys. I hate to say it. I'm definitely not going to be at the steering wheel or anything like that. This is mainly just a big insurance policy. That's what I think of snorkels. But that doesn't mean that we can't have a little bit of fun with it, and I'm sure we will. But let's get into it. All right, so how we've got this figured out, we've got our boots right here. These are the boots, 2 boots that I showed earlier that I put the RTV on and the plates down. So these boots are going to hook in to these ducts. And so, of course, you need your 3 separate ducts. There are 3 different types. Your parts guys, when you call I-69, is going to help you out on that. They're going to get you set up. So these bolt in, as you can see right here, guys. These bolts are here. These bolts are from the factory. You can get longer ones. It kind of helps out. But another thing that you're going to have trouble with is your back glass. If you have one like me, it stick out a little bit. The rock and ride ones won't be a problem. That one just kind of bugged me. It is a little bit hard to get the bolts back in because of this touching. But guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about this duct particularly. So this duct right here runs back, down, and behind both of these. And it runs to the air box. So this air box, I know you guys can't see it, it has a hose that runs around. You have to order that. That is a new hose, and it's going to run around, and it's going to put into the back of this duct right here. And that's going to be your engine intake. And after that, you can take the ducts that normally run up under the hood, you can take them out. So we want to make sure that we are very precise on this cut. I've got it taped out. It's going to be the center 3 holes. As you can see, the warning label right there marks the center hole. And we're going to cut out all 3 of these very carefully. We've got our buddy Jack here with a Dremel. And guys, we're going to watch him go ahead and cut this bad boy out.
All right, let's get started.
All right, boys. So look, we've got everything finished up. So guys, this center riser right here is completely done. We've got the bed cut out. We've got it sanded down. And guys, this is how much you're going to have to cut. So this is just a reference point, just a little bit over from this indentation. As you can see, that's where your warning label is. So the 3rd indentation to the left, just a tad over, is perfect. And then this one is right on the corner of this indentation. And guys, let me go ahead and show you how it fits. I mean, guys, look at that. That is like a factory finish. And so we've been kind of working on it a little bit on and off for a while. We've been really trying to make sure that we get a good, precise cut. So guys, I would recommend using a Dremel or something like that to get this good, precise cut. And I've actually taken my heat shield off at the moment. So as you can tell, there's no heat shield. I've actually got it sitting over here, but I do have it marked. So basically, guys, how this heat shield is going to work, or how it's going to cut if you have a regular new body style Ranger, is basically from about midways over. You'll just have to trim along this line all the way down. And so basically you can take this is aluminum, so you need to be careful taking some cutoff wheels and doing stuff like that, because the cutoff wheels will get a buildup of aluminum on them. They'll get high, and it kind of runs like a regular car wheel out of balance. And that's what causes them to shatter and blow apart like that. So you need to be careful doing stuff like this. So I'm going to take this, I actually took it off, and I'm actually going to take and be really careful on cutting that out instead of cutting it off on the machine. But I think it turned out great. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them down below in the comments. And guys, so as we know, or as we've talked about, I am not going to be leaving a part list. I hate to say it, but hear me out. I-69 or Interstate 69 Motorsports, I'm going to leave their number up above. Okay, guys? And so it's going to be right here. It's going to be, you see it right there. Interstate 69's number. So what's going to happen is that these guys are going to actually give you guys a discount for calling, mentioning my video, and asking about our snorkel kit. So basically, they're going to be selling a factory HIGHLIFTER snorkel kit when available, because you know how parts are, you know how all the COVID stuff is. They're going to be selling this kit cheaper than your local dealer could ever get it, and they're going to make sure that you have everything you need to put this kit together. And guys, if you're close to the area, if you're in Tennessee, or if you just want to make the drive to Tennessee to Interstate 69, these guys will put the kit on for you. They can install it. Or you can order the kit, have it shipped directly to your house from Interstate 69 as long as you call them. And guys, you can call them and ask for the part numbers. They will give them to you. They will have a list. We're going to make sure they have a list set up at the counter of all these parts. So you can, if you want to order through your local dealer, you can do that. However, I'm telling you, it will be cheaper if you order through Interstate 69 Motorsports. But if you guys have any questions or any comments, make sure to leave them down below. I did not get the risers. So as you guys can see, I have the plastic risers. I don't have the hard covers yet. So I'm going to see, sometimes they say that basically essentially what happens is when you start the engine, that these breathe so hard that it pulls these in because they're soft. So the plastic covers are actually kind of a support system for these. We're going to see about that. I'll definitely let you guys know. Make sure to stay tuned, subscribe to see how it goes. I'm going on a ride this weekend. I'm not going to be able to go very deep at the moment because I have not got them smoke tested, and I really won't be able to get them smoke tested until next month. I've already called the place that does that, and they won't be able to do it until next month. So we're really going to have to kind of take it easy for this next ride. But after that, guys, we're going to have a fully snorkeled Ranger, and we're going to be able to take on a lot of, I won't say deep water, but we're going to be able to take out a large insurance policy on that bad boy. So that's what I call snorkels, is because if you go a little too deep, the snorkels got you covered. You know what I mean, guys? But we're going to make sure we're going to push this bad boy to its limits, see what it can do. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And guys, if you have any questions, leave them below. Make sure to click that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.